how to play against BCM, I know how to play against Cap, and I know how to play against Blockage, like individually.
And that's all you need sometimes.
That is all you need.
Oh yeah, let me get a Fire L by Cap's name.
I mean, Dume's retired as BCM for a minute. He's still got it, but it's been a minute. We're back on Pepper. I think Cap's been really liking this.
He has, for better or for worse. And part of that might be because there's been quite a bit of talk lately about Pepper being a more neutral stage than Fancy Ruins.
I think it's part of it is that platform movement has become more important as people's skill level has increased than just a slightly lower ceiling. And additionally, lots of other characters have gained off the top kills. I mean, even Cap is killing people off the top with Firefox. I mean, whatever BCM's up is called.
Firefox?
Fire! I guess it would be more appropriate to call it whatever Falco's up is. I can't. Because Firefox never kills. It's always Falco's one. But anyway, whatever BCM's up is called, like pencil
Firefox
shoot or something.
It's Firefox.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it. Because it just occurred to me that I don't have a name for that.
Right?
So we'll just call it Firefox.
There's a lot of moves that need names. What do you call it when because if you say side B for fish, what we're thinking is like the actual running. Right. I've always called it the Olay. I'm just gonna stick with that.
Oh, I like
when
that.
you actually do the swing of it.
Oh, the swing itself is the Olay.
Because he has like the bull horns and he puts his hands on his head. Yeah, it's like the Olay.
Oh, the bull. I always looked at those as like him Supermaning across the stage.
I'll have to look at it again. Yeah, I always thought he was making like horns, I guess.
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Some sort of bowl chart. I don't know.
Did you know Grand Finals is going on right now?
I did know that, and it's pretty
for
even right
2 minutes.
To about $300. So I'd say he's definitely in a very solid lead.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is he is making this work, and he's trying to. Oh, he's going to try to get a burn off the top. No, off the side, and that will kill. A bit late for that taunt, Cap.
That was very efficient, though. He killed him with the unsold forward air. And it just barely killed, too.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We recently learned, and this will need to be patched out, that BCM's dare goes on, the attack goes on for 10 frames longer than it should.
What? In like just regular game?
Yeah, in the regular game.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like we're used to. I just assume that's not new. That's always done that, right?
Apparently, but it's been a mistake. It was recorded on the contrary in the notes. And when that was brought up, then it was like, oh, that was probably a typo.
They're definitely gonna have to buff him because that is like a huge nerf.
Actually,
right?
I mean, fair enough, but I don't know. What do you even do with BCM? BCM's wonky. Oh my god. Especially if, like, even now with how much BCM we're seeing, with how avant-garde Cap likes to play, how fun he likes to play this character. I look at this character and I'm like, he exists.
Well, that was a match.
Yeah, Cap's gonna just take the first game. That was a fever dream.
That was a match that we talked about.
Yeah, that's debatable.
My favorite moment was 4 minutes in.
Agreed.
Yeah, Flex is kind of fun to watch because he's like Neck Slap combined with Ouija. I don't know if that's the best other fish, but like Neck Slap combined with...
could you elaborate on what you mean when you say that?
The shmoove of Neck Slap, but I would say Neck Slap moves faster. But so it's sort of like the speed of Neck Slap almost, plus like intelligent play.
Alright.
Like Neck Slap comes at you like just like with some stupid like STOOPID fast movement, and he can just overwhelm you. But also, like, he'll die to dumb things sometimes.
Sometimes.
And sometimes you get forced on.
If,
Just
Cap,
sort of
if
a
Cap
hybrid.
yoinked that, I don't... I don't know what I would have said there. What is with Cap going for so many up smashes? I mean, I guess it's good coverage, but
Yeah.
it's a nice sweep, but... I don't know, it weirds me out every time. And he's just taunting. Flex
Oh, did
could have...
Flex not have his jump? I almost feel like he could have lived that, right? It was going to be close, but...
I do not think he could have, but... I mean, if you're gonna try, Flex did the worst option. He gave Cap time to get the money, and he didn't try to recover either. It's like either suicide yourself earlier so you can prevent the taunt from happening, or try to recover. Flex did neither.
You know what, though? He also may have been like, he's going to get another taunt in if I try to make this full recovery. I already messed up. You know, that's sometimes harder to do.
I mean, maybe.
Be like,
it didn't look like Cap was
harder
immediate ray,
to,
but it could be.
It's sometimes harder to cut off, like, when you already feel like you've lost something, you know what I mean?
At some point, you gotta cut your... Did Flex out of Cap's nair mid-nair? Is that what I just saw?
I've seen that a lot more frequently, where, alright, maybe not so much BCM nair, but, no, was he grounded at the time?
I don't recall, actually. It was weird when I saw that, but I could be wrong.
I was gonna say, this is unrelated then, actually, but I've seen a lot of fishes armoring through crazy stuff now, because I think there are more frames of armor with new fish, and I say new, but like last pack.
Are you aware of the way armor is on fish now? Right now, fish has 3 frames of armor, from frame 1 to frame 3. Starts frame 1, it's crazy. But
yes,
only out of a neutral or walking position.
Right.
If you multi-flex, you don't get armor. If you're in the air, you don't have armor. If it's out of shield, you don't have armor.
A lot of good fish will, like, they'll make the option, they'll just, like, land and they'll tech or something. And, like, normally that's where I would hold shield. Instead, they're like, might as well go for a flex. And they'll just armor through whatever's coming. Cap on his last stock here. Not looking good.
This guy's still going? Oh my goodness.
Shoutouts to Tiltfish.
Sky. No, don't shout out Tiltfish. Let's not. Or else Flex is lame. The move.
The move.
Yeah, a lot of people would argue Flex is in a bit of an unhealthy spot right now. I've seen people suggesting that it just have their armor removed entirely, and I'm inclined to agree. But at the same time,
that I think it's in a better state than when you could just multi-flex. Like, you could literally just spam, and it would just sometimes beat whatever your opponent's doing.
Fish Flex, as it exists right now, my opinion on it is the same as it'll bomb as it exists right now. Yes, it's an improvement, but it ain't ideal. It is definitely not ideal. But an improvement all the same, so I'll take what I can get.
The move itself is in a weird
spot.
spot.
I'm gonna complain about it.
If you make it too skill-based, then it's just way too good, because it's really early. It's a shine with armor. And if you don't make it skill-based and you just make it kind of random chance like the old one was, then it's just random chance, and it's sort of annoying when sometimes someone just armors through a kill move and then they get a kill off of it, you know?
Fish will need sit compensation, though, if the armor itself gets removed. I think stuff like his forward smash should have invincibility, not super armor. You should just, like, power through everything.
Like, no damage?
No damage.
You don't even take damage? I'm down with that. Because sometimes, like, if I'm in the fish ditto, someone's charging a dumbbell in the air, I'll just forward smash through it. Like, it doesn't accomplish anything other than looking sick. Cap has been really good about these, I want to call them aggressive down Bs. Like, he's just running at you, he's in the air, he's, like, in disadvantage, and he down Bs at you. And Fish's grab isn't the greatest grab in the world, so I find that it's a really good way to deal with things.
Flex got the best read I've ever seen. He read him approaching and still got the power shield, but was punished because of the fire sale.
Yep.
I'm excited for
Sail's
the new
pretty
parry
good.
system when it's not buggy.
I haven't tried it yet. Does the new parry system, or like at least in the beta as it is now, does it,
Yes, it
still
is.
have power shield?
It is now kind of a hybrid of the ultimate style and the rival style, in the sense that it now power shields on release, but there's also,
Right.
you can also press strong while in shield to activate it.
Okay.
But it's a little buggy, some inputs aren't quite correct. It's a bit wonky to deal with, not gonna lie.
Flex, that last stock was just shield drop neutral air again and again, and Cap was not dealing with it.
I mean, that's one way to answer back.
What, just flying air strong towards your opponent in neutral? Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, it worked! For some reason.
It's because it's Cap. The same, any other player could have done that, and it would have been dodged. Exact same inputs, but because it's Cap, you're like, you feel it's the fear. It's harder to dodge because you're afraid it's gonna hit, because you know Cap has hit those before.
Ooh, that was a bait. That was a big bait from Flex. He knew that Cap was going to go for that fire sale if he could.
Mm-hmm.
And taking that risk, nope. Bit the bullet and was $10 short from attempting it again.
Yeah, it's honestly an easy edge guard when he was at that angle. He almost should have drifted, because he had a little bit of extra room. If he had drifted a little farther to the side, I mean, he may have been able to dodge Flex's down air, but... yeah, down airing a BCM going straight up with that B is pretty easy.
Flex gonna have an easy time taking out this last stock? Evidently not, if Cap's gonna keep fishing out for forwards. He got another forward strong.
That was greedy!
What?
That was greedy!
Oh my goodness! No!
What? No, Flex!
That was the most
not-
Flex thing I've ever seen!
It wasn't meant to be like this.
Why did you do that?
Oh, no. That ain't even right. Cap
What?
can't even be happy with that.
Okay. I mean, sure. Oh, Flex. What a goober you are.
That was a little gross. I feel bad. I've been there. Usually in friendlies though, so I don't feel as bad. I just kind of laugh it off, but probably feel pretty bad in grand finals.
Yeah, when you put it that way, it must be really embarrassing.
Especially losing the momentum there, that's gonna hurt. Ooh, that moonwalk was clean though. Like, I don't know if that was on purpose. Most of my moonwalks are an accident, but like the spacing was perfect.
Just pretend it was. Pretend it was on purpose. That's all. Pretend that
Oh,
Cap
yeah,
is
I
gonna
forgot to talk-
keep running away from this. Yeah, what's up?
I forgot to mention earlier, BCM up strong is really weak. Like, it has good coverage, but you cannot kill it like 150
It
with an up
is
smash.
rough to deal with.
It is pretty quick and it has really good, a pretty good arc though. So I definitely appreciate being conservative with that.
Just eating a dumbbell. It's so good!
He waited
So
to the last
good.
moment too.
Oh my lord.
That was pretty big brained. Cap with no DI from that up tilt, and
there he
it,
goes.
It juked Flex.
Can't blame him. Can't blame him one bit.
Cap has switched from literally being unable to taunt to taunting every kill and getting punished like half the time for it.
Be careful what you wish for, kids. You might just get it.
Well, it's like he just doesn't have the experience. He's just not practiced in it still.
Yeah, it's like he has to go through a small period of time where he's gonna be worse than he was before.
Flex, that's my get up. That's my main get up. It's just very slowly throw a dumbbell from the edge.
Like, hey, catch! Bet you won't see this coming.
I love because you like slide. It's like slower than the slowest movement you can do on like flat ground because you're just kind of because you're just kind of sliding up the arc of the ledge. So good.
It's just you gotta take the time to smell the roses and throw them at your enemies with haste.
Oh my god.
And okay, Flex, careful, boy. You're spooking me a little, man.
Some people say fish is momentum based. A little bit. Might be seeing it there.
That's not
Might
too
be seeing it here.
far-fetched.
Might be seeing it here.
I like
Cap
that.
knew.
I like that. Flex was going for the same thing again, trying to bait out an approach by ledge, so Cap will instead want to hold on to his money for a potential up smash, or actually, if he's going to build up just a little bit of money. No, he's going for... What was he going for? Flex!
Oh no!
Flex!
Oh, he's okay.
Cap.
He's okay. Oh, he's gone!
Ah, Flex.
Wait, was that? I think that was walk off the ledge. I don't even think he dropped. He just walked off the edge, air strong clutch.
That's about right.
Beautiful. There's 3.
Yep, and with that, we've got ourselves a reset, lads.
Oh yeah, I guess I was gonna say, doesn't that put them both in winners? And I was like, no, you're right. I guess they're both losers now.
Yep, sucks to be
That's
done.
unfortunate. Welcome to the losers bracket, boys.
Go ahead and feel mediocre with the rest of us.
I don't even make it into losers bracket. I'm like in the first 3 rounds of losers brackets. That's not even like losers side yet. It's like I'm over in the trash bin. Except Arcadian, where I'm slightly above the trash bin.
You're the trash lid.
Yeah, like the lid to the trash can. If you can beat me, you're like not trash. If you can get past me, you're no longer trash. I'm the trash can lid. It doesn't mean I'm good, you're just not trash. Oh gosh. Back to ruins. Not seeing a lot of it though. We've seen a lot of pepper.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. We've seen so much pepper today.
I've never really cared for it as a fish stage. I've acknowledged that it's good, but I just didn't enjoy playing on it that much. And now it's just not really much of a fish stage anymore.
That's kind of true.
I've had Remedies pick it against me, and I'm like, I just am not practiced on this stage, so whatever advantage there is to be had, I do not have it.
Yeah, and the advantage that Flex is working with is, oh man, this is my last shot, lads. Better make it count.
You know, he probably is feeling a little better than even last game, because because that was a 3-1, or there was like he was down a game already in that set, you know, so you almost want to save it.
Well, fair point.
This is a fresh start for Flex.
We're seeing that very much so. Oh, what a beautiful tech from Flex, getting out of that precarious. Hey, can we talk about the fact that Flex missed his grab on Cap because he was mid F smash? And
Yeah,
Cap was
the
currently
lean back.
between his legs.
There it is. Cap spent so much money trying to finish that off.
I mean, thankfully not all his money. He has an alright depository to work with. Let's just hope he doesn't use it immediately on the fire. Okay. I mean, and he's gonna die now. Let's hope for the rest of this game he doesn't go for, you know, fire sales when he doesn't need to.
He uses a lot of safety fire sales, and we've seen these fish adjusting pretty well to it. They're not getting hit by them as much.
Fair,
They're baiting.
the way he uses fire sale isn't necessarily inherently bad. If anything, it's some of the best fire sales of any BCM. Problem is, he's Cap is not the best at adapting when people start catching on to that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh man, he's charging straight at me with an up B. I wonder what he's gonna do next. Flex, you madman!
Woo! I heard forward tilt's pretty good.
Forward tilt's alright. And also jab. Jab kind of scooping Cap up a little bit.
Bring back old jab though. Make jab hit behind fish. That was good. Oh, that power shield! That is such a hard move to power shield because Cap always holds it slightly longer than you think. Like, surely in neutral, this top-level BCM's not going to fully charge an air strong and clutch around the map before firing it, but he does.
He's a madman. This boy is mad.
You know, it keeps looking like Flex has the lead, but it's about $400 in Cap's pocket, and he's going off right now.
He's doing almost getting the forward. So he's very near. Yep, just building money. That's all he's focused on right now. For better or for worse, because what? Okay.
That was expensive though.
That was expensive, but he's not completely in the hole. $150 is not insurmountable, and I do not agree with that. Flex should have gone for a second up air.
Yeah,
that might have been a panic up B in the heat of the moment.
He probably didn't even think that was gonna hit. I'd say I don't usually. Okay, just smack him out of the air.
Just whack him a few times. Why not?
You know what's the truest combo is a fish getting a kill with a stray, just random up tilt and just standing completely still. You know what I mean? You ever do that?
No, it's great.
When you used to play fish, you just smack him and then you just stare at
It's
them.
like you want to pan into your face and be like, hey, look. This is what you really died to, man?
Yeah. It's just like, oh, you're dead. I do it every time.
For real,
it's just fish in his dead little eyes just staring at you like, you have lost.
Man, that was really embarrassing for you. Hope that wasn't on stream.
Back to Pepper, though.
Again?
Both of these players are moving really well on these platforms.
Oh god. No kidding. No kidding! Flex, you are... Oh, what coverage! What fantastic coverage from Flex!
That's the devil's trap. There's, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Nowhere to go.
The devil's trap. I like that.
I stole it from Tic-Tac-Toe.
Suddenly significantly less daunting.
That's what happens when you're in a Tic-Tac. Oh my god, the blender! That's what happens in Tic-Tac-Toe when there's no winning play left. It's called the devil's trap.
Okay, it seems... That's a bit of an overkill phrase, isn't it?
I mean,
just watching your grandparents play some tic-tac-toe and suddenly your grandfather leans in. You're in the devil's trap now, Mishy.
I just imagine the grandma and grandpa playing together and she just places an X and he just takes off his glasses and sits back. Like he very slowly reaches for his glasses and places them on the table. The devil's trap. Anyway, so BCM is, Cap is currently a little behind, but he's got the money. He can make this work. He really needs to win this game, though. Momentum is super heavy.
Yeah, and he has fine momentum right there. Decent streak. Oh, he wanted an up smash fall. What are these fire sales, Cap?
You know, a lot of it is just he doesn't want to die.
I mean, fair, but that's the same logic people who roll all the time use. It just means you die.
Yeah, he's just not used to... Well, in much the same way that people don't adjust to BCM that frequently because you don't play BCM that frequently, Cap doesn't play people who are actually used to playing him that often. You know what I mean? Like in tournament against people he doesn't know. Like he's played so many of the same people, like they're actually adjusting.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Can't really argue with that.
$200 in his pocket. This BCM's got some walking around money.
He's just walking around looking fresh, stylish, in fact.
Yeah, I don't actually know what that means. Some old guy. I work at a bank now. Some old guy said that. He's that MP.
You know what the Devil's Trap means, but you don't know that.
I'm not familiar. Like in context, I kind of understand.
Ooh, Cap! Looking fire right now. He's gonna just
There
grab
it is.
twice. Just grab twice. Why don't you?
It's a pretty good grab. You
Just
miss a
yoink
Marth
'em.
grab, you go for another.
It's like, come here. Come here.
That's the second character you've assigned that voice today. Do you ever watch Game Grumps? Are you familiar with the WAP Goblin?
That sounds. I don't know if that's something we should discuss on stream.
No,
That
it's
sounds
not
unwholesome.
inappropriate. No. It's just the
Okay,
exact
please,
same.
go
voice.
ahead and go ahead and discuss this totally wholesome topic.
Well, no, it's just a character they just gave a voice to.
Oh.
That he hits people with a stick, and he goes, "I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna whap you." It's just the same voice. I just thought it was funny. The WAP Goblin.
All right, so this has been the
Oh!
Wap Goblin. Cap going Wap Goblin on flex right now.
He's just the windmill, triple up strong.
Oh, we don't need to change up strong. It's fine.
Well, it's actually, if it had been any stronger, then it would not have worked three times in a row.
That's
To
what
be
I'm
fair,
that's what I'm talking about. It's like because that extremely niche situation worked out, it shouldn't be changed ever.
I've honestly not seen that, and I've seen a lot of BCM that like to use the C stick. So
If a BCM likes to use the C stick, they're doing F strong and down strong.
it's pretty good, especially
Down
with
throw.
forward strong. How much lean back you have?
Yes.
If he had down through that would have absolutely decimated Captain's morale. Although he may have lost the game anyway.
See, Flex, in the end, that was a non-worthwhile trade for you. He wouldn't have got that taunt in if you just down threw
You're
him.
actually right. It worked out that down throw was the optimal play.
It's always the optimal play.
Lose the game, doesn't matter. Morale shattered. You got one stock left, they got two.
You've got
down
a
throw.
You've got a set to work with. Can't
Well,
guarantee
he-
that fourth or fifth game, but you can guarantee a spirit being shattered.
That's true, because, I mean... Well, to be fair, though, if you win the game, you can always down throw later, but there's no guarantee that it will happen. Oh, Cap. Gonna lose $200 and his life.
If Cap's gonna go for those celibates, he cannot be recovering completely vertically initially. Flex is catching that every single time, because you saw he was trying to adjust horizontally that time, but for the work, okay. Okay! Woo. Is it gonna? No. I was scared he was gonna taunt.
I think Cap has to commit to the cell immediately, and he needs to just fire. He just needs to go at a sharp angle under stage, fire sail, and then ride the edge back up. You know what I mean? Like go
Yeah, I feel
in,
ya.
like out of range, and then come back out. But it's a hard decision to make on the fly.
Cap's doing an alright job of making these decisions for the most part. Flex is doing an alright job calling that out. Again, good follow-up from Cap. He sold preemptively, a bit more preemptively than I would have liked. However, he still had a proper follow-up because he prioritized good spacing and prioritized a good throw and prioritized a dumbass.
Down throw.
He's
No!
not-
What did we talk about?
Flex, meet me after class. I mean, in that case, Cap was the one at fault for... That was one of the worst taunts. The worst taunt timers I should have seen.
Yeah, he's still new to taunting. Give him some time. Yeah, he hit him with the whirlwind again. Just gonna be like, hey, that up strong was pretty good. I think I'm gonna have another. Cap's getting too predictable with these fire sales.
Oh,
Howdy.
that will be the end for him. One game left to work with.
If only he had had $200 more. If only he hadn't spent it all at some sort of fire sale.
Only he wasn't a big dumb.
I mean, that could be said about every person who loses, but... Just dropping over to Twitch chat, some recent quotes. He got hit with the Gouda cheese. Gouda being spelled wrong. That shmoney. Also, he should have down through. Also, he should have down through from Big Brain Ouija Beeger. Back to Pepper. Everyone's favorite stage.
I've seen so much Pepper this tournament. For once, I think the default thumbnails are gonna. Just
that was disgusting. He edge canceled a down B in midair. Oh my god! Immediately into neutral air. I've only done that once on purpose. No, I've only done that once ever. It was so good.
That was way too close for comfort. That was way too close for comfort, Cap. You cannot be hugging that top blast zone. Can be doing fire sales though. Think it's gonna work out, and work out it does. Not the best spot for Cap though. He's gonna need to get a fair bit of money. And
oh, that momentum's coming back.
And to the best of his ability, Flex, however, is trying a little bit, potentially to his detriment, to get out of a situation. Oh, the Flex. The Flex. Not the classic. Not the classic. What other,
you know,
what other high to top level player SDs as much as Flex? Legitimately. I don't think a single other one does. But not to his extent, anyway.
Maybe like Rambo, that one game where he got 4-stocked by Goddess. But that's the closest thing to... And that was just one game.
That's... It's hard to compare that, but, I mean, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, you're right.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I saw that live. It was beautiful.
Rambo! Yo, Flex going deep, though.
Cap going deep, too! Flex wanting some sort of tell, wants some sort of attack call out, but Cap is not giving it to him. Now finally showing some restraint in a lot of these movements. Hopefully gonna show the same with Fire Sale, not rushing straight in, rushing to the blast zone in a chair. That's the second time he's done this.
He was at 150, not gonna hurt at all compared to that.
I mean,
Flex
still,
to his son.
What a way to die.
Yeah, at least he was comfortable. What do you do about that? Can you do anything about that?
No. Oh my god! Wait, why didn't he up smash? Why didn't he up smash Sale?
I just don't think he would have thought of it.
I'm pretty sure a Tipper fully charged up smash Sale could have done it.
I don't think so. He's only at 40.
He was at 40, but at the same time, that was
it
fully
is
charged
Pepper,
and a Cell.
We would need some like fumbles level like kill charts for that. I don't think Cap has those. That would required a lot more research. The last stock Cap looking like he can make this happen.
No, enough of these fire sales!
Not so much anymore.
Enough of these fire sales, Cap! You had everything! You had everything going for you! You can't fire sale!
Oh! Fire sale.
And he just keeps going. You're too obvious. You're too obvious.
It's too built into his kit.
He has to get an honest kill, angle. I see, as he charges F smash in a scramble situation. Charges F smash again in a scramble situation. He taunts!
There's no way he's gonna pull off another 200, right?
Are you kidding me? I said go for honesty when you have no money. Instead, that was the cheapest thing I've ever seen.
Can we go over the series of events for those last 3 hits?
No!
It was forward smash, pause, forward smash, taunt, forward smash.
How did Flex see these fire sales coming, but not the triple entendre of F smash?
It's too good. The move's too fast, to be honest. Also, BCM leans back so much. I don't know. You just can't deal with it. It's a good move. I feel like I'm more likely to predict an Asha forward smash and like get out of the way than like a BCM.
Conversion? That was 6.
Pretty early kill.
Cap only has
has
$5.
How do you even earn only $5?
That's like a single hit of dare on shield. He has $55, and he's dead. Okay, so, What the best position? What the best position for Cap to be in, if I'm to be perfectly honest? On the contrary, this is a pretty poor position.
Flex is moving. I think right now it's more up to Flex to SD than it is to Cap to win this, because does not have the money and he's down 2 stocks. He basically started this game with 2 stocks.
Flex is miffed. Flex is quite peeved at this moment.
Cap's adjusting though. He did just sort of drift back to stage rather than use a fire sale. There you go.
Yeah, there's a fine call out. Cap's still in a very rough spot, however. Both needs to make up a lot of percent and a lot of money and an extra stock!
Thought Flex was dead for sure. It was like
2
max
stocks.
range.
He's 2 stocks down and he's middle class at best.
Middle class businessman. He just landed the fully charged air strong though. He's gotta be feeling good about that.
Quite fully strong, but it was.
I would
be
argue
feeling
it
good
is
if I
fully
landed that.
strong.
It was pretty strong. Oh, I like the idea of the call out, but Flex still having that jump to hold on to. Cap not going for the fire sale. He's mixing it up. Cap knows. Cap knows. No. I cannot just go for Randy fire sales anymore.
That was his first sale.
That was.
It was his first dollar spent.
There's
almost
no way.
3 minutes. They're like 2 minutes into the match.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 minutes 15.
I mean, he hasn't had many opportunities to gain money because Flex is just beaming him right now.
There it is.
Oh my god. Grab it. No, don't roll away.
Oh my god, if Cap starts adjusting this last game and pulls back this comeback, that would be absolutely disgusting.
It's entirely possible for him to do it.
Oh,
And he
no.
fire sailed nowhere near. And he fire sailed again. And he F smashed and taunted. Why is this working?
Use the C-stick!
What are you doing?
Fire sale stuck!
Stop! Cap!
C-stick!
I'm so mad! I'm so mad!
Everyone's choking.
This is...
Down! I wouldn't have killed, but okay. I feel like the down throw could have happened though.
For the fans.
It was pretty close.
Oh, man. All the same, a good showing. Fantastic showing, in fact.
Really good.